This will be the GG33 class for Saturn in Leo. Let's get started. Leos have always been known as the ones with charisma, the ones the people look to for leadership. If you look throughout history, some of the greatest leaders have been Leos. From Napoleon to Julius Caesar, Leos demand respect, just like dragons demand respect in Western astrology. They are somewhat the same in that regard. Having said that, this is shadow astrology, and the premise of shadow astrology is very simple. During the day, when the sun is up, no matter what part of the world you're in, you will reflect your sun sign. If you were born a Capricorn, you will have more Capricorn traits, more of a Capricorn personality during the day. But once that sun goes down, then the second sun, what I call Saturn, kicks in. And the effects of that planet start to kick in, and you will reflect more what your shadow Saturn sign is than you will your sun sign. Let's go into it. Saturn in Leo might be one of the best positions to have something in if what you're looking for in life is power. Yet, there's a dark side to Saturn in Leo. First, let's look at some of the people with Leo and Saturn. Adolf Hitler, Kanye West, Hillary Clinton, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bill Clinton. Now, I want you to understand exactly what Saturn in Leo is. Leo and Saturn is. The premise is this, that when the nighttime hits, you will act more like your Saturn sign. Yet, every single sign in Saturn acts a little bit differently. So, if you have Saturn in Leo, like Napoleon did, like Adolf Hitler did, like Hillary Clinton did, you will be guaranteed a rise to power, whether it be in a small pond, wherever you're from, or the world stage. You will be guaranteed a rise to power. It happens to all people who have Saturn in Leo. They rise up. Let's go through it. But there's also something in there that will also guarantee that your downfall will be just as rapid as your rise. Adolf Hitler came from nowhere to take over the country of Nazi Germany. His defeat was as swift as his rise. Kanye West was on top of the world. Now, people don't like him so much. Hillary Clinton was supposed to be the first woman to ever be president of the United States. It didn't happen. But the Saturn in Leo, Leo in Saturn, whatever you want to call it, made sure that all these people rose to power. And at some point, they came crashing down. Arnold Schwarzenegger dominated movie theaters. Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California. And then it came out how he had kids out of wedlock, and that was the end of that. Same thing will happen with Ron Reynolds, and Bill Clinton was the president of the United States of America. And then he had the Monica Lewinsky scandal. Now, I want to bring up Bill Clinton and Napoleon more than the others, because not only were they Leos, they also had Saturn in Leo. And look how far they rose. Napoleon was an emperor. Bill Clinton was a president. And they both fell just as rapidly. Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky and Napoleon with invading Russia. Waterloo. Saturn in Leo will give you the qualities of a Leo, the charisma of a Leo. But it will also make sure your downfall is just as swift. So keep looking through all of these names. Kate Winslet, Charlie Chaplin. Again, a lot Nelson Mandela. This man was a revolutionary and he was locked up for 25 years. He did rise again, unlike most. Going down the list, Stephen King, Elton John, John Mayer, Steven Spielberg. How many divorces has he had? He's way past his pinnacle of power. Tom Brady is on this list. The GOAT. So when he goes, when a scandal breaks with him in the future, his downfall will be there. Mitt Romney was supposed to be the president of the United States. Whoops. He's a cast off in his own party. Tiger Woods, the pinnacle of golf, got brought down by a scandal. And you see how with Leo men, with Leo in Saturn, sometimes that scandal happens to be a woman? Floyd. Yeah. His downfall is coming. Expect it. John Cena, and look at this one. O.J. Simpson. He was on top of the world, doing commercials, doing everything. Very important. So now you understand what Leo in Saturn means. Yeah, you're going to have the characteristics of a Leo. But that rise to power that is all but guaranteed also means the downfall will be just as swift and severe. This has been GG33, Shadow Astrology, Leo in Saturn.